10 Principles of Building Wealth. There are numerous paths to wealth. There is no mystery. Everything you need to know and every tool you need to start from scratch and make money is already out there. Even people who think of themselves as average can get it. You must, however, reach out and get it. Realizing that actual wealth involves much more than just making money is crucial. We've all seen wealthy, unhappy, and financially middle-class people who are content. Hi guys, welcome back to another fantastic episode that will keep you in the finance game. This video will cover the top 10 principles for building wealth. Without further ado, let's start. 1. Invest in appreciating assets. Appreciating assets are investments that have increased in value since their purchase. Understanding the concept of appreciation is critical because it can have a significant impact on your company's bottom line. Consider if you paid $1 million for a piece of land, and now its worth is $15 million. The land would be considered an appreciated asset. Appreciated assets give you many good financing options, such as a lower tax rate on the money you make from selling them, the ability to use them as collateral for loans to get cash without having to pay taxes, and many tax-advantaged sales options that let you pay less or even no taxes when you sell them. 2. Avoid conspicuous consumption. Don't forget about the pool and the country club membership. Oh, and what about the yearly international vacations? Remember to add the season tickets with box seating to the list. What about that second home in the mountains? You see where I'm headed with this. These costs pile up. Every day, you must choose whether to give in to the spending urge today or remain patient and enjoy tomorrow's wealth. Although tomorrow is never promised, it is preferable to prepare for it rather than be caught off guard. 3. Apply leverage to build wealth. You will not become wealthy by exchanging time for money. It would be best if you did it with others. It basically implies working smarter rather than harder. This means you can choose to invest and use other people's money without putting your own money in danger. Instead of exhausting the 24 hours a day, be time-wise and engage others. Use technological leverage, using other people's equipment to improve output. Knowledge leverage is even more helpful. It is when you use other people's talents, expertise, and experience that you may not have. As you can see, leverage enables you to build more money by utilizing resources other than your own. 4. Detach yourself from things you don't need. Do you know what liabilities are? They're what you need to separate yourself from. Letting go of certain liabilities will save you a lot of money in the long term. This doesn't mean you should live like a miser, though. Find out what makes you happy and do a little of it every day. The most excellent strategy to avoid buying stuff you don't need is to make a budget that works for you. 5. Identifying common money pitfalls. Great fortunes are frequently lost $1 at a time. It may not seem like much when you order double mocha coffee, eat out, or watch a pay-per-view movie, but every little thing adds up. Dining out $25 a week costs $1,300 per year, which might go toward an extra credit card, auto, or numerous payments. If you're close to bankruptcy, avoiding this mistake is crucial. To avoid the pitfalls of overspending, start by tracking the small expenses that pile up rapidly, then progress to monitoring the big ones. Consider your options carefully before adding additional loans to your payment schedule. Finally, make a sound financial strategy. 6. Understand where your money is going. Every penny counts. If you don't believe me, try operating without a budget and observe how awful your debt situation gets. After you've paid your bills and funded your retirement and investment accounts, you should spend money on fun or recreational activities. You might be surprised at how much money you're wasting by giving in to guilty pleasures. Understanding each cost will also allow you to better manage your money. You'll know how much everything costs and whether you require those luxuries. 7. Automate, automate, automate. Indeed, there are instances when it is challenging to keep up with the numbers. Because of this, a hands-off approach is required, particularly when it comes to financial matters. You may save money on expensive late fees and ensure you constantly pay your bills on time if you automate your financial processes. After getting everything set up, the only thing left to do is make minor adjustments here and there to ensure that everything is proceeding as expected. 8. Be courageous. Courage may be the most essential virtue if you want to do well in everything you do. Nobody ever becomes wealthy by simply following the crowd. It requires courage to venture down new roads and learn new talents. It takes guts to stand out in a crowd. It takes bravery to go the additional mile when others do not. In short, building money requires bravery. Without bravery, it is impossible to accumulate wealth. 9. Be disciplined. Wealth is the accumulation of numerous small decisions and acts over a lifetime. Your everyday behaviors will either make or ruin your success. I don't care how much money you win on a reality TV program. If you don't have the discipline to create and maintain wealth, you'll run out of money quickly. Saving, investing, reinvesting, and expanding your financial and business knowledge are all essential wealth-building habits that need regular work. Wealth does not occur by chance. 10. Steward your wealth. Money is a tool that comes with the obligation to use it properly. You have the potential to bless yourself and your family's lives now and in the future by leaving a legacy of riches. You can go even further by broadening the circle to include your community. In other words, what you do with your money and its impact makes you wealthy. No matter how much riches you accumulate, someone will eventually inherit it. So, it is your job and privilege to spend your fortune in such a way that it impacts lives both now and in the future. That's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Remember to subscribe and give a thumbs up to this video. Thank you for your time.